was all of the wealth builders was inspired to continue to plug into this opportunity and secure those mining certificates. Because, ladies and gentlemen, after Sister Nikki Nicole Knox yesterday, after Sunday, and all she do to pour into us every day, I don't see how you can sleep. Sleep money. That's what I'm talking about. Don't sleep on money. Hey, real quick, what comes to mind? The Strangest Secret was introduced to me by Dr. Best, by Earl Nightingale, and he said that if you plant it in the earth, nightshade, which is a deadly poison, and you plant it a few feet away, sweet corn, they both will grow and they both will reproduce themselves. And so the vision boards for me, I have learned that they are the vision of where you want to go. And Mr. Steve Harvey, for the Eric, that gift yesterday, telling us you have not because you ask not. And then you got to put it down on paper, and this is wonderful tools that we're now learning to enhance that level of vision. Because I'm telling you, family, I'm living my dream right now. I visioned years ago to have a mastermind group. And this is what we have in Wealth Builders Worldwide, and the team Believe in the Huddle. I'm living it. I never met any one of you, except for a few in Atlanta and in Dubai, but you don't know my personal pains and struggles. You don't know the suffering, but you are family. That was a vision. That was a dream come true, because people in your immediate circle, they see your pain. They see you working with individuals that's, and they question you. Why you doing that for him? He ain't your child. Why you doing that? He don't even know him. Why you feeding them kids? Why you doing all that? They don't know you. Y'all never saw that. You ain't see me in the trenches, in the middle of street gang fights, schoolcraft against 7 Mile, and people telling me, man, you crazy. They're going to kill you. Why you trying to stop them from killing each other, man? You better stay off. You from 7 Mile. How you going to go on schoolcraft and tell them to stop? I mean, brother, y'all never saw that. But yet and still the gift of the universe rewards me with the community and family and friends that Almighty God saw it. He knew that I wanted to feel appreciated. He knew that I desired to have people who really genuinely have love and respect and appreciation for me. So I'm living my dream right now. He knew that I desired to have mentorship in men that was like my father, with integrity and intelligence and real passion, and regardless of how short I may be, still pull me up and look at the best side of myself and support me in my efforts to be a better man. He knew that I desired that, and he gave me Dr. Best, Brother Eric Teray Muhammad, Mr. Mike Johnson, and many, many more. Sleep money. Man, please. That's my family. So I'm a living witness, as Mr. Bob Proctor said. I've done this for 50 years. I'm a living witness right now today, family, that when you put it on paper and you visualize it and you pray on it and you meditate on it, and like Dr. Best say, if you don't cry about it, but you got to find something else. So it's just wonderful to have this reality. Put it on paper, family. Make your vision board. Yeah, they looked at me like I was crazy. Man, you crazy for doing all that. Yeah, well, I'm living a life of my dreams right now. And I feel blessed and honored. And I am a witness to everything that was been shared about those vision boards, everything that's been said about meditation and prayer. I'm a witness. And we just getting started. Ow!
Oh, thank you, Champ. Thank you, sir. Family, you heard from 4 incredible leaders. If you would, one time this morning, please unmute the mics and show them the love that they truly deserve.
Thank you, Cece. Thank you, Ms. Sharon.
Thank you, Miss
Thank you.
Raj.
Thank you,
Thank you, Miss
family.
Roz
Sister
Ray.
Casey. Thank you, Sister Raj. Thank you,
Sharon
Sister
Vick.
Sharon.
Thank you
Thank
to the
you,
champ.
Gabriel.
Yes,
Thank you,
indeed.
Miss Rod.
Word.
Love
Absolutely.
you all.
Much love.
Peace and
Much love.
blessings to you all.
Yes, indeed. Well, thank you, family. I truly appreciate that. We do have what's known as an open mic platform here on the Huddle. All we ask that you do, there's a button at the bottom where you mute and unmute that allows you to raise your hand. All we ask that you do is that you raise your hand if you would like to share. what that does is it lets us know that someone wants to speak. And it also makes sure that by muting your mic, you give the speaker the courtesy of having a clear microphone. Should you change your mind, it's a toggle switch. You simply lower your hand. We're going to get to the hands in the order in which they were received. And again, we do have an open mic forum. We would love to hear from each and every one of you if there's something on your heart you want to share today. The next voice that you're going to hear from is a voice that's recognizable all across the globe. When you hear this young brother, you know who he is and what he's all about. Yes, I'm speaking of the gentleman that is probably the leader of that Sleep Money family. Many of us just know him as Brother Ed, Mr. Ed Williams. You have the mic, sir.
Yes,
I'm gonna cry for you, nephew, because you own it, baby. You own it.
yes, yes, they do. Yes,
Yeah, Ed.
yes. Go,
Say
brother
that,
Ed.
King.
Amen,
Oh
nephew.
Say
man.
They
that,
told you
King.
still.
Yes,
Appreciate you,
brother
brother Ed.
Ed. Amen.
Listen to Crow. Sleep Money's on fire, family.
Amen.
Thank you, Brother Ed. I truly appreciate all that you do, sir. We do have another young lady that has her hand up, and she is doing some amazing things. You'll be surprised when you pour into people and they recognize their gift and they start acting in their gift. You'll be surprised how many people they can bless. And this young lady is living proof. Yes, I'm speaking of our very own Sister Felicia Vaughns. Sister Felicia, you have the mic.
Good morning, family. You know, I love you guys so much. And when I missed the team this morning class, I'm like, oh my God, I can't find this. What's going on? And I'm leading a prayer line 2 at 6:30. I'm like, I need my family. You guys have been my strength despite of through it all. When Chan was talking, nobody never know my struggle. I'm almost 50 years old. You know, I have when people don't not work with you through because you already have a strength and a gift upon you. I'm used to that. I've been doing hair with my family in a salon forever. So I'm used to people like me in the black sheet or the back shirt or whatever. So when people don't be enjoying the business, I used to get frustrated when we first started a few years ago. Like, I do everything for y'all. How come y'all don't want to join? You know, I used to do that. And then last year sometime, I remember Dr. Best going online and said, your family and your close friends is gonna be the one. Don't worry about that. Just keep going, keep going. I hear you. I hear him when you say that. So every day I be that strength come upon me, and then I have a team that I, build a couple people, a few people, and then once we switch to a new system, they that's a scam. And in my mind, I'm like, God got me. I'm not worried about y'all, so that will allow me to get frustrated. I can't do that because I'm raising my 2 babies. I have my 22-year-old I had to put through college by myself. My 8-year-old, I have too much going on in my life. I can't stud people. So when Chan was talking, we got to just keep going. And I got that from to keep going through just the strength that you guys give me through these years. So I focus on what you guys say, and just the passion that y'all have is just like me. When you're around like-minded people, you do what they do. And y'all are like-minded people with me. I know I have it in me. I just kept it aside because I didn't want the riffraff of here. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you always into that. But now with you guys, oh my God, my certificates, I keep buying them. I keep doing it. I got 2 people that joined me. One person joined me yesterday. One joined the day before. So I'm like, I'm listening to you guys. I hear you guys. So I know I have it. I know I can do it. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep doing what Felicia have to do for her, because I got these girls that depend on me. I got my daughter in the business, got her certificates, got her loaded. So I have to do stuff for me in my mind. I'm living the best life of freedom right now, on my way moving out of state in a couple of weeks. Got my stuff packed, ready to go yesterday, because I got a whole nother vision in the new state I don't know nobody in. So, you guys just keep feeding me. I love you guys, because between that, I know God got us all. I love you guys. Have a great day. Sorry, so I had to say that.
We love you too, Felicia.
Too, Sister
I
Felicia.
love you too.
We love
Congratulations on
you,
your new
Keep doing what
business
you're doing.
partner.
Ooh,
That's what I'm talking about.
congratulations.
All you
We
need
Congratulations.
is
appreciate
one.
you.
Keep
Congratulations,
Keep it
Sister
working.
solid.
Felicia.
You only
Congratulations.
need one believer. That's all.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations.
Sister Felicia, there's no need to apologize when you're speaking from your heart. And you have blessed so many people. And it's something about family and friends. They tend to be the last to see and to experience your gift. The champ spoke about different places in Detroit. And what's amazing in Detroit is they will tell you, don't go on this side of town. Don't go on that side of town. Very much like the champ, I lived off of 7 Mile. And I used to go back to the east side, which is where I originally grew up. And not only did I date a young lady on the east side, but I helped a lot of young men on the east side, because the east side of Detroit is rampant with gangs and violence and things of this nature. And there's no one for these people to look up to. So keep planting seeds, family. Keep planting seeds. Each one teach one. You'll be surprised. If you can't make the difference but in one person's life, that's another person that you've blessed. That's another person that you've given just a drop of hope. So I encourage each and every one of you, keep doing what you're doing. We do have an open mic forum here, family. All we ask that you do is that you raise your hand. By raising your hand, it notifies us who would like to speak. There's a young lady that has raised her hand. I can't wait to hear what this young lady has to say. But let me tell you a little bit about this young lady. From a sight standpoint, she is challenged. But this young lady has an incredible vision of not only her future, but the future of the people she's trying to bless. She is probably one of the most consistent and one of the most disciplined people you'll ever meet. And when she speaks, you can't help but listen. Yes, I'm speaking of our very own Sister Dorcas Clark. Sister Clark, you have the mic.
Brother Mike, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Miss Clark. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Good morning, family. Good morning, Brother Eric. Good morning, Dr. Best. I just wanted to share a little bit. Sister Felicia, I am so proud of you. You are moving to another state. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. I have done that a few times in my life. It's always a joy when you're packing, but it's a bigger joy when you land in where the place you want to be. Now, Brother Ed, I have got to second that motion that you put on the floor. Continue to sow, continue to sow, continue to sow. I was on a very brief call yesterday with my mastermind group, and I asked the question and they didn't have the answer. And you know what? I said, that's okay, because whatever the answer is, I know it's going to be in my favor. So don't worry about it. Whatever it is, it is. I'm not going to sweat the small stuff that is over. We have metaverse certificates. Those are phenomenal. I've heard different takes on it, but the biggest takeaway that I have for that is what Brother Mike shares. You win and you win. So there's no losing in the metaverse certificates. Brother Abdul Rahman, my champ, you knocked that presentation out the park yesterday. Oh my gosh. I am so proud of you, brother. I really, really am. And you and Brother Mike brought up some places in Detroit. I know a little bit about Detroit. I have family still living there. I used to go there when I was a teenager, not that long ago. Very familiar with 7 Mile. I used to be on Mark Twain. I don't know what it's like now. My older family members have passed on, but anyway, I am familiar with what it is that you're talking about. So continue to pour into this family, because this is not a dry well. The well keeps filling and filling and filling until it overflows. And when it overflows, be ready for the flood. Be ready, because the floodgates are about to open. Get your metaverse certificates, get your people on board, because this is going to be a whole nother in a few weeks. So just like they always say, and I say it too, buckle up, Buttercup, because this is going to be a bumpy ride if you're not ready. Love you. Back to you, Brother Mike. Thank you.
Love you, Sister Clark. You're on it.
Thank you, Mrs. Clark. That was amazing. Thank you. Thank you. She told you, butter up, buckle up, Buttercup. Go ahead, Miss Clark.
I remember that one.
Yes, indeed. Family, we have another young man that has his hand up. He's truly no stranger to this platform. And
Recording in progress.
Yes, sir. Hey, hey, man. Ooh-wee. Oh, oh, here I come, y'all. Hold on, let me get my story together. Ooh-wee. Pull up. Right. This thing's so serious, man. AJ, how many certificate AJ got, man? Ooh-wee. Keep going. Ooh-wee, that hurt. Yeah, they censor everything except the right thing. Not with this right here. But it's divine intervention, especially if you don't quit. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, and it's gonna happen. Just keep going, keep sowing. Going rhymes with sowing. Keep going, keep sowing. Oh yeah, yeah. Monday. Who live in Tampa? Who live in Tampa? That's right. They do live in Tampa. We got to pull up on them. Far, Mark. Hold up, man. Hold on. I got to get a brother. I got to get that brother. Bro, far, bro. You so I want you to hear this, my guy. Boy, you so sharp, bro. You so sharp. Lethal, bro. Dope, bro. He lethal, bro. He lethal. The way he bring it, man. Thank you for your and sister Yatira having me had a chance to meet his wife yet. But thank y'all. Y'all a power couple. Man, the quality of your leadership and how y'all just keep going and you're so consistent. See, you got to hang around people like this, man. And we keep trying to tell y'all. See, y'all see a lot of y'all blinded by the whole networking portion of GS Partners, man. And that's the best part. But anyway, a lot of people are blinded by that. You know what I mean? And I know the reason why a lot of people don't want to deal with network marketing, man, because it forces you to look at the vulnerabilities of your character. And a lot of people they're just not there in consciousness. You know what I'm saying? They're just not there. I know it hurt. That really does hurt. But that's the reason why you're at the bottom of it, when all the smoke is cleared, that's the reason why you don't participate in this business, man. Because first of all, you think that you're trying to get somebody to do something. You ain't trying to get nobody to do anything. You're sharing information and you get paid for it. You know what I mean? You're sharing valuable information and you're getting paid for it, man. But see, the thing about it is, though, most people don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in what they're doing. That's why they don't embark on journeys like this, man. But outside of that, it's not even necessary that you do that. You know, we have access to the most dynamic banking products that banking instruments that the world has ever seen. And it puts you in total 100% control. And we're at very crucial times right now. You see, and we're not talking about just from a biblical or spiritual standpoint. That's obvious, right? For those that are living in the spirit of the truth. But we're talking about just from the wealth building standpoint, man. You know, this is the first time in global history that the wealth transfers happen like this, where the common man and woman can get a piece of it, can move in with the big boy. Because most of the time they freeze you out. They'll freeze you out through accreditation. You know what I'm saying? They'll freeze you out through participation, because you know what I'm saying, it frees you out by way of economics. You know what I mean? So, you know, a lot of times, barriers are set up through nepotism, barriers are set up through credentials, you know what I'm saying? And so barriers are set up through economic, you know what I'm saying, situations. But now, none of that stuff matters with the blockchain, man. This is the spirit of the truth. You can come in and get involved and get hitched up with multi-millionaires and billionaires for $33 a month. 33 and will set you free. And y'all think people thinking something about a scam, man. That's so sad. That's so sad, bro. And then when you got Acorn, see, that's the reason why, you know, man, you had your chance yesterday. I'm going in. I'm on one yesterday, but I bust out 5 of them things today. I bust out 5 of them because my doggone daddy, man. My daddy gave me that energy. I had to do something with all that energy, man. 5 miles a day. Wifey did 4. I did. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on one. You see what I'm saying, Jack? Just keep going, bro. Just keep going, man. Keep going. And then, see, back to GS Partners and Wealth Builders Worldwide. See, y'all got to understand that all crypto projects come with the community, man. But this is the only community out of all the blockchain projects. This is the only community that's 100% transparent like that. You see Lydian World posted everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We're sharing Joseph Height when we meet twice a month, by the way. At the beginning and the end of the month, we get a chance to meet with the money man, the chairman of the board, and the CTO, the chief technical officer. So you got to understand this, man. And then 3 times a day, 6 days a week, we partner up with our leadership. You know what I'm saying? These people don't have to do what they're doing. They don't get paid to do that. You know what I mean? They get paid in value as to what they bring, but they add the value they add to other people's lives, and it makes them feel good, right? Because they know they're doing something of service. This is a noble cause. But outside of that right there is no monetary value for Michael Johnson doing what he does, for Eric Terrell Muhammad for doing what he does, for Dr. Ty Best for even starting this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. This is the opportunity. Every person needs this, man, especially Black people. We need this. We've been so downtrodden and have a lack of information. You know, it's been a lack of the funneling of information to us, man. That's why the wealth gap is like that, man. It's lack of information, not a lack of money that's out here. We spent $1 trillion last year. It's a lack of information. You know, we don't understand what wealth building is, man. We're too busy worrying about getting rich. You know, and that's different. We too big. Well, I'm good. No, we ain't good. We ain't good, man. You know what I mean? We ain't want to be good till we learn how to work together. Go ahead, sleep, man. I'm sorry. I mean. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. 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 That's it. That's it. Mhm. Right. Exactly. That's his dream. You see? But I do now. You hear that? I do now. I do now. This guy. Said, wifey said you ain't got no sound. Yeah, wifey said. Well, y'all so dope. Man, y'all so dope, bro. Y'all dope, bro. How about that? Understood. Wow. That's, well, I keep going then. It's over, brother. I got a motor over here now. I keep going. So back to the opportunity, man. Y'all see me and this brother pull up on you, man. You know our name good in the street. You know we good folk, man. You know we ain't never been hit to no fugazi, bro. Y'all know this about us, man. We ain't perfect, man, but we sincere about what we're going on, right? And so and this the reason why I decided to join and lock on with my boy, man. It's because of who he is as an individual, man. So I made a decision real quick. He showed me the video. We showed y'all that blockchain video. I looked at the same video, man, and it made sense. I got excited. But prior to that, though, I was like, bro, I don't want to do this, bro. Yada, 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 trying to get people. I had the same thought way, trying to get people to do this. You like, I know, bro, but look at the information. And then, man, I was scared. But you know what I said to myself? I was like, well, bro ain't trying to beat me. That I do know. Bro ain't trying to beat me. So if bro messing with this right here, then I got to give it a serious look, man. You know what I'm saying? Because of the quality of the individual, who he is. And if bro, and this right here getting beat, then bro getting beat. But bro ain't trying to beat me. You see what I'm saying? And so I moved just on the strength of him as an individual, bro, because I've been knowing him. I was 13, 14 years old. He ain't never been sideways kind of guy. You know, now some cats would have brought something to him. I've been like, nah, but I remember you, boy, you always been a slickster trickster, man. I can't trust you. You see? But he don't have that kind of, he doesn't have that kind of reputation, man. You see what I'm saying? And so then I was able to check the quality of the information and find out what was going on. And blockchain technology just made it. I was like, man, this you can level the playing field with this. So then I started doing some over there. Y'all know the story. I stayed up all night. I'm talking about all night. All night long, I stayed up, but I just started sending him stuff, just video after video after video, information, articles, and everything. Ran across the dirt and all that stuff too. Did my investigation, did my due diligence across the dirt. But guess what? Time and consistency right there overshadows all that, bro.
Facts.
You see, this because the company opportunity is no longer on trial. We've paid out. The company have done hundreds of millions of dollars for over the last 18 months in volume. Have paid out over 60, 70 million dollars in rewards.
That's right.
So that's not even up for negotiation. It's partnered up with some of the most solid individuals and companies around the world. Right?
Indeed.
You're talking about we have a crypto card where we can liquidate ease because the opportunity is filling voids. You got to understand what's going on in this space. And I'm trying to be as fundamental as I possibly can without all the tech talk.
Right, man.
This is fundamental decision-making time. It's go time. It's decision-making time. And I like to clear everything off the table and let's just deal with the bare bone facts of what we're dealing with as individuals, white, black, old, young, gay, straight, Protestant, Catholic, Jew, Gentile, atheist. Everybody is dealing with this right here. We're dealing with the financial system that was set up for the top 1%. We're dealing with the financial system that has not had the best interest of the American people, right? We have an opportunity now to move over into a new financial system that levels the playing field. We have an opportunity to move over into the 8th and most powerful asset class that's going to give our declining dollar, because everybody's dollar decline over time. I don't care if you're from Warren Buffett to the bum on the street, they got a nickel, right?
Facts.
The money declines over time. So the purpose of investing or you have to move your money because it declines over time. So no one get around that dynamic. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody can get around that dynamic. So we have to be able to move over into this space, make sure that it's safe, where our money can grow and multiply and give us the highest return in the shortest amount of time. That's what we're looking for. And we're saying over here in this crypto space, you're going to get that better than any other place on the market, better than stocks and bonds and IRAs, CDs and mutual funds and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Better than these meme coins that's telling you that, hey, come on over here, buy it. It's going to shoot up overnight and you're going to get rich. Nah, man, it's better than all that stuff. And so you got to come over here and see, and it's a $33 decision.
Right.
On top of that, it's a $33 decision. So I can't tell you now. I don't know what to tell you. You got to come over here and find out for yourself now. You got to bite down on that nugget. Everything that glitter ain't gold, but gold does glitter now.
Gold does glitter. And please understand this
you
too,
got
man.
to bite down on the gold, man.
I mean, I want you to get, this is what I want you to understand. The Qatar economic, no matter what happens, we're going to continue to build. Why? Because building is what sustains us. If we follow our vision, right? That means that we can live the life that we intentionally created instead of living a reactionary life to all we did was just respond to life happening to us. We weren't intentional at all. So I'm just saying to you that when you watch things like the Qatar Economic Summit live, and it comes from being in an environment with people and professionals that are all around you. I mean, when you got a Supreme X on your team, you understand what I'm saying? We're talking about outstanding people, bro. Outstanding people, bro. Right? Sister Yatura, every time she come and talk about anything, the last time she was on, talk about prospecting, how to nurture relationships, man, just efficient. Time before that, it was NFTs, right? That's what we get from the BMW, billionaires, millionaires, and witnesses. Which one you gonna be, fam? And guess what? It's all your choice. But let me give you your responsibility. Because the scripture makes it plain. It says, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Now, that off the top, you know he's not talking about everybody, right? Because
Right.
everybody is not going to have the prerequisite knowledge to know the truth. Know is the root word of knowledge.
Right.
So what does it mean? It means that when you see the truth, when you get the invite and the opportunity to come out and view the presentation, when you see the presentation, if you don't know it's the truth, you can't take advantage of it. You can't be
Cannot.
made free. Guess what you have to do? Leave the presentation and go back to work.
Right.
Steady
That's it.
popping off talking about what's a scam.
We already told y'all, man, scared colors always miss out. That's what scam mean. Y'all color folk. Y'all start being scared. You gonna miss out.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to tell you. This is the best opportunity that we're going to get in our lifetime, man, because you got to understand we're in the age of disruptive technology. You got to understand what's going on. Yeah. See, this stuff affects everybody. It's not up for your opinion. And see, let me digress for a minute and let you understand the MO of the Most High. When you go read the scriptures, you see that God's blessing always come in the form of something that people don't like.
That's
and
right.
The devil always give you something that's wrapped up in your favorite delicacy.
Whoa,
you understand?
Man. Woo.
Do you understand that this is the gameplay? This is the game book now.
Facts.
This is the game book. I'm trying to tell you now. This how I go. Just like Jonah in the well. Jonah didn't want to go to Nineveh. Why? Because he said, I don't want to go over there, man. No hoodlums over there.
They wilding.
They wilding. I don't want to go over there, but that's where his blessing was, right?
Come on, man.
You see? And see, I don't want a network. I don't want a network. See, but you're on your knee asking God for a way out.
Man.
But then you go over there, but then you go still want, well, is it regulated?
Right.
You know how many scams came out of the regulated industry? Are you serious? You know how many scams come out of Wall Street?
Slavery was regulated.
Right. Highly.
Stop it. Jim Crow. Stop
Come
it.
on, man. All this stuff. So now you want to take it. Why? Because at the end of the day, people are afraid of change, man. And you're holding on to something that's not real, bro.
Absolutely.
The American dollar is only backed by the faith and trust of the American people and America's assumed military power. But people are starting to wake up to that.
Absolutely, man. And they know you can't be everywhere all the time.
Right. You can't be everywhere all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? Because America had a responsibility for being on top. And they abused the power. At the end of the day, see, this fundamental stuff that we can agree with. Forget all the minutiae of the details and the semantics of the details. Forget all that stuff. At the end of the day, you was on top. You had an opportunity to empower the rest of the world and lead the world how your propaganda say you was gonna lead, but you didn't do that.
You
froze everybody out.
Greedy.
You went over in Africa and you took. You took.
You went all over the world and took.
Come all over the world.
That's what
and
you
then
do.
You put sanctions on everybody. You see what I'm saying? And now the blockchain had to come and wipe all that stuff clean, man. And it's built on the trust protocol. Why? Because basic human trust basic human trust within the conventional banking system has been compromised, to say the least.
The truth is undefeated. You see that?
It's undefeated.
See, that's why you don't understand. When you look at a Qatar, you look at the economic conference. What is the main topic they keep bringing up? Every speaker, every person that come on the stage and they got something to say, guess what come out their mouth? Big blockchain and cryptocurrency, ecosystems, metaverse, digital finance, GameFi, so on and so forth. You better wake up.
Right. You better wake up. And guess what? And what else? If you haven't read this book right here, Creature from Jekyll Island, then you have no right.
And we didn't write it either.
And we didn't write this either. But you have no right to refute anything that we're saying about the banking system if you haven't read.
Facts.
You have absolutely no right to refute anything that we say about the banking system if you have not read this book.
Period.
Again, I'm gonna say
Don't
that one
even
more
know.
time. You have no right to ask
Absolutely.
me how I feel.
That's right.
You got no right. You have no right. I know I wouldn't make it as a single. I know, but I'm one heck of a teacher if you listen. I'm trying to tell you, you have no right to refute what we're saying if you haven't read this book, man. I'm trying to tell you. It's
Because
let
you
you
don't
know what's going
understand
on.
money. If you ain't read that book, you do not understand money. You don't get it. You don't. Well, what I'm saying is that the conventional system, because I understand you're in the conventional system. So when I invite you, I'm inviting you for the opportunity to come out of the conventional system, to make a change, to come out of your comfort zone of where you think you're comfortable, but you're getting robbed. See, they said that the devil, the greatest feat he ever did was to convince the world that he didn't exist. See, so many of us have limitations in understanding what wickedness truly is just based upon our limits. You can't base it on your limits, fam.
Right.
I mean, you know they all of a sudden, you know, he came up dead, but the most prolific, I mean, this dude been doing 40, 50 years of trafficking their children. And all of a sudden, okay, well, he just disappeared, and now the sexual deviant is Deshaun Watson. Come on, man. Like, pay attention to what's going on, family.
Right.
Or Bill Cosby, 80 years old.
Right.
Now he got another case that's starring. Come on, man. Don't y'all
Right.
keep game?
About a teenager at the Playboy Mansion, and Hugh Hefner ain't never got in trouble.
Come on, man. Come on,
Miss me with that,
bro.
Miss me with that. Why is a minor at Playboy Mansion anyway?
Come on, fam.
Why is the teenager at Hugh Hefner spot anyway?
Set up.
Come on, man.
Set up.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
So that man walking around there with all them young gals, man, and nobody ever said nothing.
Man. Don't y'all see what's going on?
Got a whole brothel, but you want to go down here on Stewart Avenue and arrest somebody who pimping.
Come on, man. Come on,
man. Run the biggest pimp show forever.
Come on, man.
Where
the flight log at, man? Y'all like, I mean, we got plenty of news now.
You better wake up, man. And our conditions ain't gonna change until we start working together, man. Together.
We got to work together, man.
Together. And the thing about it is, though, you owe it to yourself to look. I don't care what economic position. I don't care what job that you got. You owe it to yourself to look. Why?
Right.
Because most of us started work at 16. Most of us spend. We got $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, $1 million home that we spend, but we still spend most of our time at work. That don't even make sense. Now, how you gonna have $1 million home, but you only there 2 days out the weekend, and most of the time, you know, you and your wife or your significant other, y'all passing each other like ships in the night.
Wow.
Because you go, and you don't got nothing but a house, and you can't even enjoy the amenities of the house because you spend so much time at work trying to pay for it.
Wow.
And then you want to talk about you free. Come on, man.
Come on.
No, that's not freedom. That's not freedom at all.
And all I'm saying is that you have to have, there's a necessary prerequisite knowledge that you need so that you can identify the truth when it's right in front of you. So you got to understand, man, that just because you come in, you see this presentation, you talk about, I don't like how they said this and said that. You got to understand that the level of ignorance that's involved in that, man. You see, the root word of ignorance is ignore.
Right.
The scripture says, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, for thou hast rejected knowledge. Please understand that. That is an intentional act.
Right.
The other day, we were on, doing the numbers. I love the moon, man. I got to do the moon at least once a day, man. I just want to see the
man. That moon certificate is so serious, man. Because you talking about, we were just talking about that, and I was talking to you about it. Y'all got to understand what's going on, man. You get a chance to get with this moon certificate. It costs $2 million to load up, right? But you can load that thing up for market value because you're getting the 0.02 cent arbitrage. You understand what that means? That means now you get $2 million worth of USDT for 650,000.
550 for the coins,
Right.
100,000 for the metaverse mining certificate.
Now look at this right here, man. I went over this
Come
with
on,
Q
man.
yesterday. We was talking about the moon tip yesterday, and I
Yep.
want to tell you, and what we was doing, I was explaining to him the value of moving now and the power of that 2 cent arbitrage, that 0.022 arbitrage, right? What that does is with the arbitrage now, it gives you an opportunity to 2x your declining dollar within a 12-month span, right? Without that arbitrage, just loading it up for the straight 2 million flat. Now, it takes 4 years to 2x. You see the difference in that? You see the difference in that, man? That's major. That is major.
And that's numbers. That's not opinion.
That's numbers. That's just the numbers. That's it. The numbers. That's it. And that's actual facts. That's why we saying move now, because the company is giving you so much incentive to move now. We already tell you that. Go back to one. You move now, you're gonna win.
That's right.
You're gonna win big. And this go for all of those certificates that you get a chance to load. You understand that?
That's right.
So you get a chance to load them at a discounted value, which means that you're going to be able to 2x and double your money a lot quicker than you can if you didn't do it. If you waited till later, that doesn't make any sense, especially you people that got money that's in the bank that's already, you don't really know what to do with it. And then you're going to let fear, you're going to let that analysis paralysis stop you from moving. You know what I mean? Because I talked to one of my beer buddies. I'm not going to disclose the name. One of the sharpest guy I know, but it was disheartening to watch him make such a mistake. You know what I mean? So I was just like, bro, look at the numbers, look at the certificate, right? Forget about the big boy certificate. I said, what you want to do is you got to be in a position to increase your knowledge of how everything works.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we spelled everything out. Right. I said, we got these banking instruments for as low as $49. Right. Would it be actually a grand total of $187 out of pocket for you? Well, not just out of pocket, because you're still in your pocket. All you're doing is transferring into another system that's giving it the opportunity to grow.
Right.
So you're not really spending anything, you're transferring your money. And see, that's $187. That's beer money for the month. We drank more beer in that in a month.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Go to bottle shares and all this stuff, man. Drinking craft beer is expensive. It's not cheap.
Right.
You know, that's expensive habit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so now you won't take that $187 to see, and then you say you want to hold on to the conventional ways, and then I ask you, have you read the book Preacher from Jekyll Island? You tell me no. Then I'm like, bro, get yourself educated, man. I say, at this point, I can't do anything for you because you're not educated enough to even to make. You're not making an educated decision because you don't know.
You don't know the truth.
You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. But all I do know is that if you have faith in the conventional banking system, then you sleep at the wheel, and you got your family in the car, you got your baby in the car, and you about to head to the rocks. You about to head to the rock and drive them right off the cliff because of who you're tied to whom until you put your trust in. You know,
understand,
this system, banking system, man, ain't never meant us no good.
Facts.
I mean, come on, man. Y'all need to watch that documentary on Netflix called Who We Are. You know what I'm saying? Racism in America. Y'all need to watch that, man. Because this brother, his name is Jeffrey Robinson. And all he did was just showed you what was on the ledger. You know, it wasn't no name calling when it come from an emotional standpoint. It was straight educational. And he showed you things that was documented from the inception of this country. The pen is mightier than the sword. They've been pencil whooping us for a long time, man. Y'all got time, man. For a long time. This stuff. So these ideologies were written down and passed down in the Constitution.
Man.
You see, and they made all kind of laws. And to sign out to make sure that we stay in a subservient situation, man. Y'all got to understand that. And so for you to still hold on to it and say, well, it's not regulated by the government. Why? The same beast that got his foot on your neck? Are you serious?
Absolutely. And then
you looking for a helping hand?
Get some power by getting together. You know, I mean, you can't apply pressure, man, if you spread out, family. Understand, I saw a list yesterday, man, you know, of all the top black billionaires, man. and all of them separate. They're not no family. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? First of all, you
Right.
couldn't even list the top white billionaires. You can't even list them. They're not just individuals. These are families.
Right.
And so many of them come from a long line of rich families, bro. So while you sitting around thinking that's just something to be, man, all I'm saying is that get with your people, man. Decide to unite. Pick a side. Decide what you're gonna do, man. Get up out that comfort zone, man. There's nothing in there, man. There's nothing in there.
And it's anything but comfort. It ain't, because it ain't comfortable. It's not comfortable for us. The wealth gap keeps widening because we keep trying to do the same thing. You know what I mean? By being separated. I'm good. I'm straight. I'm gonna stay in my lane over here. I'm gonna be over here. And everybody staying in their lane and we ain't going nowhere.
Come on, man. Get with your
Come
family,
on, man.
man.
So we have to work together. That's why. Because that's what's needed.
Absolutely.
We have to work together.
Be skeptical of the system. Be skeptical of what you've been always doing, but you still ending up, you need to look at an opportunity. That's what you need to look at. Don't be skeptical of me. I'm just telling you to come out and look, family.
Yeah.
But also, it's your responsibility to study too. You know what I mean? I mean, what good is it to come out here and read the writing on the wall and you don't know how to read? You know what I mean? If you illiterate, I mean, I'm inviting you. I want to expose you to the information, but don't get up here and get proud because you don't understand how money works. You see what I'm saying? It's not like just coming is going to educate you. No, it's going to let you know where it's going. You got to have some prerequisite knowledge beforehand, right? That's why I like to make sure that I share the blockchain TED Talk. That's why this banner is scrolling on the top of the screen. It says, "What is the blockchain?" Very important to understand that. What is the blockchain? You need to go out and do research yourself. You go on YouTube to watch everything else.
Right.
You understand?
Search
it out.
You will know what the blockchain is. And because a lot of people are they have a misconception about what it is. See, when you say blockchain or crypto, that's why we wouldn't even use the word crypto no more. You know what I mean? Because people automatically equate that with Bitcoin, and you automatically equate that with one aspect of the industry. And see, it's the technology that makes crypto possible. It's the blockchain technology, and it in and of itself is a disruptor. We're in the age of disruptive technology. This right here has come to disrupt the financial system.
That's right.
That's what this is. This is the decentralization of the financial system. It's no longer being controlled or regulated, y'all favorite word, by the middleman. It's over.
Don't need
That's over. The genie is not going back into the bottle. So now what we're faced to do? We're faced to deal with the ups and downs of the market, right? Of the crypto space. And we got to get better over time. That's it. We young. It's early, but it's not going anywhere. You're not going to put people are not. It's going to be more people coming to the metaverse. I'm telling you, it's not going to go anywhere. I'm trying to tell you. Why?
Absolutely.
Because you got the heavy hitters over there already. They're going to drive the customer base over there. What do you think? Come on, you got to come. Your assets coming to the blockchain now.
Period. Come out here and take advantage, man. Be a first adopter, man, and prepare for mass adoption. That's another one down. Man. That live, family.
Another one in the book, fam.
Another one in the book, fam.
Outstanding, bro. We're making history. Let's go.
Fam.
Recording stop.
Go over to the power call, see what these folk on, man. Y'all already know how we do.